Welcome to Common Man Cocktails. I'm your host, Eric Schomer. Today we're going to create the bourbon weed in water. Yep.
And water.
And water. I said and.
Water.
I said it really fast, so it sounded like I was like intense and like, ah. Anyway, we got bourbon, we got weed. We've got Jeremiah Weed Sweet Tea Vodka. So it's a sweet tea flavored vodka. It's the first one I've ever bought. There was a couple I could have chosen from. I almost said choose from. That would have been wrong English. And I didn't know exactly which one to go with. No clue. So like most people who go to the spirit store, liquor store, alcohol store, package store, whatever you call it, you just go and you don't know what you're looking for. You haven't watched this show, so you're not dialed in. You just pick up whatever there is. And I went to their website and I found this recipe called Bourbon, Weed, and Water. It has bourbon, so we're using Knob Creek. Straight bourbon whiskey, aged 9 years, small batch. It's kind of got a little warm, burning oak to it. It was kind of neat. I just took a sip, in a glass, of course, before just to see, because I just got this today, and I know I lied. I drank right out of the bottle. It's mine! And then what we're going to do is squeeze a little lemon, drop that in for effect, and we'll be done. Now, we don't need to shake again, so we're just going to drop some ice in there, pour on top of here an ounce and a half of each, and squeeze that lemon, throw it in, drink. The only way it can get easier is it can't. Actually, what's with when you? I was talking to you about this. When I go to a website or I look for different vendors' recipes, they all tend to be like our spirit in water, our spirit in ice, our spirit in a strawberry, our spirit in lime. Get more creative. Just saying. Ounce and a half. So there is our sweet tea vodka. Not that much smell to it. Thought it would be a little more. And an ounce and a half of this craziness. Cracked into it. It's my official first pour. There you go. You know what? Now that we know the proper height, squeeze our lemon, drop that in there, and we've got ourselves what looks to be almost straight scotch, almost with way too much ice. That would be a lot of scotch, though. So, what's it smell like? It smells like oaky tea. So, tea and oak. And so let's give that a try. It's like a roller coaster of flavors where you're not hanging on. You're almost scared for your life. Got a little burn. A little lime. A little tea. And oak.
You didn't even put lime in there.
Lemon. It's the same thing.
No, it's not. Lime doesn't go with tea.
True. Very sweet. Sweet and smooth. So, it's almost as if you're sipping bourbon on the rocks. The smoothness, if you have a smooth bourbon. A little fire kind of playing throughout, all the way down the neck, really, not in the front. Kind of really, I don't know, thick. And almost herbal oak. So it's almost like maybe like a Southern Comfort or meets Jaeger, but not really. It's got the tea element to it. Definitely a different experience. If you've never had sweet tea, this is probably a good pairing because they do work well together. They combine well. You don't get the separate tastes on your mouth, which could be funny and fun, but not quite there. They blend pretty well together. But I would say on the potency level, this is going to ramp it up. So if you're a new cocktail drinker and you're just kind of getting into the spirits, yesterday's episode or some of the ones that are more tropical with the fruits and the juices will probably be a little more suited to you. This is really kind of like punch you right in the face. That right there is your bourbon, weed, and water. I'm your host, Eric Schomer. Check us out on everydaydrinkers.tv. You can tweet us up at twitter.com/everydaydrinker. We're teaching you how to drink.